Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'm Bean and I'm gonna talk about 5 epic moments in Belizean history. Belize is kind of that second cousin that you don't see that often, but in family reunions you see that he's like very different because he's all surrounded by these Hispanic countries, but then they speak English. They also speak many other languages, but it's a very interesting country. I'm gonna show you guys 5 pictures, paintings, or drawings about Belizean history in chronological order. Belize was inhabited by the Mayans during the Exploration Age. Gonzalo Guerrero is considered the conquistador of Belize. It was first part of the general competency of Guatemala inside the Viceroyalty of the New Spain. However, this territory was taken by the English in the intent of creating new colonies and plantations in Central America. The Anglo-Spanish War was the first and only war fought in Belize. The Battle of St. George Cay was the only battle fought in the territory. It's interesting because after this war, the British were removed from the settlement. Then they were moved to Yucatan and then to Cuba. After the war, the French gave Louisiana territory to the Spaniards, and then the Spanish gave the Belizean region to the British. The British established the colony called British Honduras, which was the official name until the 20th century. Sadly, the only painting about this battle is in very bad resolution, so I couldn't do more. Sorry. The conquest of Belize wasn't that easy because it was inhabited by the Mayan peoples, which were a warrior civilization. The Mayans resisted until the very beginning of the 20th century, in fact. The Mayans created Chan Santa Cruz, which was their official new region after the conquest, even having their own flag as their own state. And they were recognized by the British in this movement led by Cecilio Chi to create an indigenous state. I think that Cecilio Chi against the priest is one of the most powerful indigenous paintings because it shows the rebellion against the foreign conquest. And without going too far, something very related to this, we go to the next point, which is the speaking cross. After the conquest, most Mayans became Catholic, moving to Mexico and then living in the cities. However, Mayans weren't allowed to become priests. So together with this rebellion against the Spaniards and the British, and with the creation of Chan Santa Cruz, it emerged the religion of the speaking cross, which was a pre-Christian cross that represented a Mayan god, becoming the official religion of this new state, which lasted until the presidency of Porfirio Diaz in Mexico. In the 20th century, many Belizean-born British soldiers went to the First and Second World War. However, Belize wasn't that involved in the war because the colony was a regular British plantation in the Caribbean, so it didn't prosper that much, making Belizeans fight for their independence in a very specific way, creating their own parties until they got the recognition as a British protectorate until they got their independence in the year of 1981. There's a video that I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, but I'm gonna show you the first rise of the Belizean flag, which has the colors of the 2 main political parties in the country. For the last one, I'm gonna talk about making this video. It was very difficult because there aren't many websites about Belizean history, so I had to find my own sources in many websites, many of them independent and made by Belizeans who were interested in talking about their history. I think it's very important that a small country like Belize, there are people who are really interested in it, so I'm making this video for you guys. So I'm gonna show this mural about your history that was made in the north of Belize. This is great because when I found it, I got everything that I needed for the video. It's the full history in one single painting, and I think that this should have more recognition among Belizeans. So I leave this painting for you guys. I think that Belize is a country that's gonna be very important in the future. One of the reasons is because they have been very triggered by other countries such as Guatemala, where they have their own dispute. I don't want to take a side in it, but the Guatemalans made a referendum last year about if they wanted to make some of the land of Belize part of their country, because they say that it used to be part of them, but now Belize is making this referendum in April, decide if they want to still be part of Belize or Guatemala, so I hope it could be resolved in the best way possible. So without more to say, I hope you guys really enjoy, share with your friends, like and subscribe, and see you next video. And now we go for Bolivia.